Glad to have you with us from Kroger Field in Lexington, Kentucky. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats offense that has the first possession of the game. And we get a look at Kenny Menchie. We've got a battle that you two are going to love, and so is everybody else for that matter. High-octane offense, stone-wall defense. As they say, something's got to give, Jesse.
Yeah, this is a classic example here of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object, right? Something has got to give, and you really got to dive into the X's and O's in a game like this because every single individual matchup on the field matters when these two teams play each other.
Yeah, and these are just fun, right? Like great versus great. Like who's going to win? What style's going to prevail? Both these teams have been able to impose their will week after week on their opponents. Now, high-powered matchup. Who's going to get the win?
Wants to fire on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Barnes. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Kentucky will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Florida's offense will now get its first chance with the football. There's Tramell Jones Jr. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school wanting to come.
Could be an alley. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Jones to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Wants to throw it. Here's a heat. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain. The Gators are facing 3rd and inches. Looking to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's down immediately, but they convert on 4th down and keep the drive alive. The Gators with the 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Running inside, it's Barnes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep. He's got it inside the 30. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
And how do you lose sight of the big fella? I mean, the defense, where were they? They were nowhere around. He comes scot-free. Nice job by the quarterback recognizing it, getting the football, and he does the rest and makes the big play down the field.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Snagged out of the air. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Kentucky will come to the line with a first and goal. They want to throw it. Get it out on the screen. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead as we get a look at the stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
Ready. Go.
To the air on second down. He'll throw it. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's third and goal.
Here we go. Ready. 53. Wide to go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Got it right in the heart of the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Jones wants to throw it. Got a man. It's Brown. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a catch. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Gators in the hurry up.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Makes the grab. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Soft spot in the middle. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. The Gators go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it.
Grabs it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Gators, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Gilmore. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's caught. It's Anderson. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And, man, it's all eyes on this Bill Stein offense. He comes back to Kentucky, man. He's an offensive savant. Spent his time, obviously, in Oregon. He's innovative. He's got a new guy at the trigger spot. Minchie, that was battling Carr a year ago at Notre Dame, Palmer. They were neck and neck. Minchie lost the battle. Now he comes to Kentucky with a rebuilt roster and a new lease on life.
Yeah, you got to...
There's some room. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And how about this young fella? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working. Using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Fires toward the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Catch in the middle. It's Stockton. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. The Gators want to move quickly. Might be changing the route. Jones to throw. Here's the pressure. Finds a man in the middle. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Missed the connection on second. Now looking at a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. Knocked down at the 22. That's a first down, and they can still stop the clock. Wants to throw it again. Moving away from pressure. He'll try to do it himself. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that Bull Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half. Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same.
And the pass down the left side, diving, caught. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Jones wants to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He wants to throw it again. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Another incompletion on third down.
That is the exact energy they talked about at halftime, like coming out with right now for this defense.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Hit as he throws. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be
picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Trying to take it back.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. So the turnover sets up their first drive of this second half, and they'll have an opportunity to take the lead. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. Nice job, man. Getting tackles for losses, getting sacks. It makes it easy to play defense. You know what else does? Forcing a 3rd and long where you know they got to throw the football like they got right here.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll heave it deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Gators sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect.
The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
College football, man, there's so much speed on the field now. Your safeties are smaller, they're quicker, they're faster, they're more versatile than ever. They can rush the passer. You can send them at any time. Great job by the free safety, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Not a lot of good things happen when your quarterback gets hurried. When you speed up that processor just a little bit, make him a little bit uncomfortable. The defense doing a little bit of that. I need a little bit more protection from this offensive line.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Slithers into space. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Off the play fake on first down. On the run, still looking. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% of the season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
Jones to throw. Here comes the heat. Makes a grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. This offense trying to keep the momentum going. They scored the last time they had it. The defense got it back for them, and now a chance. There's a little room there. All the way across the 50, into plus territory, and finally stopped at the 43.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Might as well give it to him again.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 30, go, go.
Second down, he'll throw it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. 1st and 10 from their own 1, and they really need to create some breathing room. It's a safety, and they take the lead. You don't see that very often. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field, and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
Got the quick completion. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Black 14. Black 14.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Kentucky will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some 1st downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Unloads to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
He just misses on the big downfield shot. And I think some people think that's a difficult throw to make, but I'll tell you what, a lot of times you put a little air underneath it and you just trust your guy more than you trust the DB, but it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they...
Guys, I can't believe this. They must not trust their defense at all. They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to go for it here. You want to talk about a high-risk decision. He fires to the left side. Catches it past the sticks and still... He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got his man, makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Timeout taken by Kentucky. It's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. The Gators have it with a 1st and goal. Ball again. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Kentucky spends its 2nd timeout here. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. That timeout taken by the Wildcats is their final one. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Rushes on him. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job, right? Here late in the 4th quarter, they put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake. Here's a throw downfield late. Pulls it in on the left. Finds some room. Touchdown. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring a touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Jones wants to throw it. Buying some time. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Breaks into the open. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
Hit hard. He released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
This D coordinator, man, he will take sacks any way he can get them. They weren't able to get it right off the bat. A tremendous job pursuing. Nice speed. Everybody keeping their eye on the QB.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. And they capitalize. Only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They'll start this drive at their own 48. On the run, it's Barnes. Got some room to run. And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off. Guess they wanted to make sure they rubbed a little salt in the wound here down the stretch.
It's your job to stop it. Keep playing football. I like it when the offense keeps the foot on the accelerator. It's your job. If you don't like it defensively, do something about it.
And the extra point splits the uprights. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Deep zone coverage here by the defense. Jones to throw. He's got an open man. Still running at the 40. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Sliding to his left. That's it. A sack to end it as they finish off this one in style.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice.